Now, let me share my screen to show you what generated in first quarter of 25. So, ladies and gents, as you can see here, these are our results. Just within this first half, we spent a total of 678,976 naira and generated a total of 48.6 million naira plus total worth of orders. Now, I'm talking about the total order value here. Now, if you look at the total number of orders we generated, is 773 with an average cost per result of 878.37 naira. What it means is that for everybody who placed order on our website, we were spending just 878 naira to get one order. Now, our ROAS was 71.7. Now, what this means is that for every 1 naira we spent on ads, we got 71 times return for that naira spent. It is beyond exceptional. Now, it's not like I'm bragging, but then if you just do the numbers, make your research, what is considered excellent as it relates to getting ROAS and Facebook ads, you will see that it varies between anywhere between 4, 5, 6, thereabout. Now, how would you grade 71.7 if excellence in the industry is considered 4? You understand? Anyway, it's the reason why people call me as Grandmaster. But then let me break down these results even more further so that we see everything in detail. If you look at January here, between January 1st and 31st alone, we spent a total of 230,232 naira. That is the total amount spent. Generated 312 orders with a total order value of 17.5 million naira plus, and then with a cost per result of 737.92 naira. You know what it means now. Every order we generated, we spent 737 naira. And our ROAS was 76.19. You see? Now let's look at our ROAS, our results rather for 25. Now, for February 2025. Now, if you look here, you're going to see that we spent a total of, I was just selecting one day. So if you look at it here, you're going to see that we spent a total of 14.3 million naira plus in total worth of orders with 273 orders generated in total and an average cost per result of 742.80 naira. And an average ROAS of 70.97. Now look at this ROAS here, 210. If you told somebody that it's possible to get a ROAS of 100, they will say it will be difficult to believe, not to talk of 210. That's why I'm doing this recording. I can refresh the screen here so that you see everything happening live in real time. Now let us show the result for March. If you look at March, between March 1st and 31st here, you would see that we spent a total of 245,000 naira and generated a total of 188 orders, which is worth 16.7 million naira in total worth of orders, with an average cost per result of 1,300 naira and an average ROAS of 68.08. Now, you can do all of this math yourself. You can pause the video to do the math, to see if the math is mapping. Anyway, what we do here is payment on delivery. So not all our orders got successfully delivered. And because of this payment on delivery, our delivery rate varies between 50 to 65%, 70%, depending on a lot of factors that are often beyond our control. If you do e-commerce, you should be able to know that it's very difficult to get 100% successful delivery rates because of the Nigerian market. Nigerians can show you, premium pepper when it comes to doing payments on delivery, but we compensate for that kind of thing based on a lot of other things that we do, okay? We compensate for that based on, number one, the pricing of our product, okay? So because we don't sell products that are very common, we can easily make, 3 to 5 times the cost. So if I'm buying a product of maybe 4,000, I can be selling it for 20 something. If I'm buying a product for 15,000, I'm selling it for, 50 something thousand, right? And based on that type of pricing model, we can accommodate for few losses from failed deliveries. This type of results you've seen here cannot be gotten if you're doing what every other person is doing. That is the truth. Because I'm showing all of these results so that you don't just think it happens once. It's very easy for somebody to have just one good result and then they come and start making noise about the result. It's very easy. There are a lot of people who do it. But when something happens at least 3 times, it is no longer luck. If it happens once, you might be lucky. You understand? You might be lucky. But if you're able to replicate a result at least 3 times, it is no longer luck. If it is a skill that you are performing, you consider you've actually gained mastery of that skill. Now, it depends on the level of results you've been able to get, okay? Now, I'm going to show you our results for 2024 first half. If you look at it closely here, let's go back 2024. I'm not going to break it down in detail. I'm just going to do it because of time. Now, from 1st of January 20 to June, okay? That is first half. You are going to see here that just on this one ad account, so everything I'm showing you here is on one of our ad accounts, and we spent a total of 1.4 million naira and generated a total of 2,733 orders, which is worth a total of 61.4 million in total order value, with an average cost per result of 520 naira. You see that in 2025 first quarter, our average cost per result is 878. You see that it increased slightly. So that's to tell you and this is another here. So it's not as though maybe 2025 I just got lucky. You understand? Our results actually is by the grace of God. I'm not going to put that aside, but I want to let you know that this type of things cannot just happen randomly. There are deliberate things you need to do as it relates to targeting to attract this type of customers that are not just interested in what you sell, but are also capable of buying what you sell. If you want to learn how to find hidden target audiences on Facebook, as well as other advanced targeting methods that will help you beat your competition and get tremendous results, tremendous sales on Facebook, on Meta as a platform, then click the link or button below to get my Alpha Targeting Method course. And I look forward to seeing you in. Inside there, I added a bonus course that will also hold your hands and show you my winning campaign formula. I mean, the way I structure my campaign for success. So if you want to learn how to find these hidden target audiences, like I told you, one of the mistakes a lot of people make is that they begin to target audiences that a lot of people are targeting. If everybody wants, for instance, this book, what do you think will happen to the value of this book? The value of the book would increase if the company cannot produce more of this book. Automatically, the value will just be increasing. Let us say we have just this one book on planet Earth, and everybody needs a book to write. You'll be surprised that they'll be selling this book for $100 billion, and people will buy. The reason is because there's only one of it, and everybody wants it. That is what happens when everybody is targeting engaged shoppers. Everybody wants one part of audience. You see that now? So because you want an audience like that, you begin to increase the value. Met themselves will increase the value of the audience, and at the same time, you just begin to see your sales, your cost per result increase drastically. So in this type of situation, one of the best ways to win is to have a lot of money. For instance, this type of book now, Elon Musk will buy it. Why? Because it is $100 billion. It's the only one that can afford it, and maybe Jeff Bezos and some guys. They will buy it, okay? The highest bidder will take the book. That is how it works, and that is how Meta works as a platform. And because Meta understands this, Meta works based on an auction-based system. Because of this kind of foundational understanding, a lot of people begin to bid. You understand? One of the ways to win, if you are realizing that, okay, lots of people are using a particular target audience and you want to pitch them, increase your budget. The moment you increase your budget, you're telling Facebook, I'm willing to pay more per day than my competitor who is spending 5K. I'm willing to. Now, if you understand this, you begin to see that you'll be getting sales here and there, but the disadvantage is that you're spending so much. How do you not get sales without spending so much? That is where my hidden target audience is coming. With my hidden target audiences, you can use an audience that a lot of people don't know about. Even Meta themselves have not yet understood the value of that particular audience. And because Meta do not understand the value, you begin to realize that you'll be spending so little to get crazy results. If you combine that with a lot of other advanced targeting methods that you'll be learning in this course, I can confidently tell you that your chances of having better results as compared to what you're currently having would greatly increase. So click the link or button below to get my Alpha Targeting Method now, and I look forward to seeing you inside. Now, after this video, you're going to see my results I recorded for 23. I want you to watch it and see all the results happening in real time. You're going to see that a lot has changed between 23 and 25. So watch the video closely and see my results happening live in real time. If you're not yet convinced, that's at this point in this video. So watch it, see my results, see all the numbers for yourself, and I look forward to seeing you inside.